Hey guys, welcome back to the video. It's Delaney.
I'm Chip.
And today we're going to be doing our 2-in-1 switcheroo. So Chip will be taking on Ace Beauty's Grandiose, and I'll be taking on Jaclyn Hill X Morphe collab.
Yes. All the color options.
Can't wait to
with
flex
no
my
names.
wrist. Oh my god. Can't wait to flex my wrist while I'm flipping over and under.
Yes.
But we're just going to jump straight into it. Please click down below to watch our first 2-in-1 for this month,
Yes.
where we have our Origination palette. And let's just get into the video.
Alright, so my first look, I'm going to go with more of a bronzy toned. This will still be everyday, but this palette definitely, there's some shades I need to highlight on the skin tone. Alright, so first we're going to go in with Cinnamon, and we'll use that as our transition shade and our outer crease shade. And I'm using my Makeup Forever brush. This is 140.
And prep my lids, so I'm going to do that. My Urban Decay Primer Potion. Okay, so I'm going to be going in with a Silk Cream into the crease. Taking the Morphe M412 Trusty Blender.
All right, so going in with my Sephora Shadow Brush number 14, I'm going to pick up Myrtle. I want to see how it applies with a brush first because my nails are pretty large, so let's see. Oh, okay.
Beautiful.
Just applying that all over my lid. It's like more on an orangey shift on my skin than the gold. Orange pinkish.
It's like a shiny copper.
Yeah.
Okay, so for lid, we're going to be going in with Butter, which is more of like a orangier toned matte. We're just going to be applying that on the lid with this Sephora Pro 14, which I think we're using the same brush right now.
We are.
Hey! But this look is going to be very, very basic, brown, with a pop of color, which is essentially this palette.
All the browns you could ever need and some color.
I would have liked to see this green shade on you.
The matte one?
Yeah. They're really, really deep, 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 deep.
Oh, that one, and like these. Like not even in this corner, not that one.
This one looks really pretty.
There. Yeah. It's one of those things like you get a palette that has like all the shades in the world, but then you're like, oh, I got another palette last week. Oh, I got another palette last week.
I can see why people say that this is a very travel-friendly palette, even though it's huge as fuck.
But I like that it's thin though. Like it's big, but it's thin. There is a fallout with Myrtle, which is okay. I'm just gonna apply some powder under my under my
Go for a festival look, Chip. So I'm going to be taking, now that I finished with Silk Cream and Butter, I'm going to be going in with Chip on the outer corner. Now that one is a pretty pigmented shade because it's a pretty pigmented personality. So I'm going to be taking a very small detailer brush, the Morphe M169. I'm just going to be barely dipping into it.
Alrighty, that is pretty. Okay, and I want to add Jasmine to my inner corner and just meet it up with Myrtle.
I'm gonna blend that out with the Morphe E22. So I just want a hint of Chip in there. Just a hint of Chip.
Just a hint. I don't want to go crazy. Chip already crazy.
What?
What eyeliner? What do I do with it? I know it's probably like staring at me in the face. Thank you. Okay, going in with my Kat Von D liquid eyeliner, and I'm just gonna create a wing look.
Now I'm going to cut the bottom of that with my triangle sponge.
All right. I thought I was gonna do a small wing, but turned out to be a big wing, so we're just gonna make a big wing on the other side.
If I want to have a small wing, I basically have to say, okay, you're just gonna pretend that you're touching your eye with this as you go across. Now for my pop of color. I'm gonna go in with Twerk, which is the nice royal blue of the palette. Now, which brush will I use? Okay, so we're gonna be taking the Morphe M172, which is like a flat little precision brush. I normally use it to like cut out concealer under the brow, but that's what we're gonna be using, and we're just gonna stamp it on. Okay, and I want to take the little bit of that blue out to where like my wing of my shadow is. So I'm going to be taking the Morphe M250O and just dragging that very, very lightly underneath.
And because I'm really obsessing over this Myrtle shade, I'm going to take my highlighter brush, my Anastasia A23, applying Myrtle as a cheek highlighter. Yes, yes. Come through, eyeshadow highlight.
Eyeliner for this is going to be the NYX liner. It's a retractable one in the shade brown. I'm going to be putting that on bottom and top waterlines. And
the lip product I'll be using, the Too Faced Melted Matte Gingerbread Girl.
Stares at the Christmas tree. That's Chip's dining room right now. Alright, I'm just going to stick with mascara for this one. I just want to be very natural. So I'm going to use my Tarte Tarteist mascara. Okay, for my lip, I'm going to be using the Ofra Miami Fever. I thought it may be too orange, but I actually am going to love it with this blue. Look, number 1 is completed. Let me see. I kind of looked at you the whole time. Oh, yes, that shade is
very bronzy.
beautiful.
Yes, yes. Oh, I love the blue under. That's nice.
Speak of blue. Miss out on that name.
It's pretty. Yeah, great palette. I've never used this brand or palette before, and yeah, I'm not mad at it. It's very,
they have some bigger
pigmented.
ones. They're not all small.
I mean, like, but I like the size, and I feel like the color range in here would be great to travel because you could definitely do any type of everyday travel look with this.
And they're bigger pans. I think those are 36 versus these look to be 20.
They're smaller. Yeah. Yeah, hope you guys liked this first look, and we'll do our close-ups and everything.
And then we'll be getting into look number 2. Okay guys, look number 2. Switch.
All right. So for this look, I think I started off with the bronzy, and now I'm going to go more into the red tones. So using poppy, a little bit of rose, and some clove. I think I want to stay matte-ish. Yeah. What are you gonna do?
This is gonna be really brown, bronzy purple. It's just like this bronze shade that I picked. I didn't realize how bronze it was, but it's gonna fucking work, y'all. It don't matter. It's makeup. It's makeup. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. But this is definitely gonna be a darker eye than the last one, so. Okay, Morphe M412. I'm gonna go in with 24/7, which is like a shimmer brown into the crease. Please pray for me.
Yeah. Back with my Makeup Forever brush in the number 140, and I'm using Cinnamon. Cinnamon is just, I think it's a really good transition shade in this palette, and it works with all of the shades as well. So I'm just layering this in my crease and blending it out.
I feel like this brown is really pretty, but you really lose like a lot of the glitter that's in this as you blend it out.
So I'm going in with my Morphe E27, picking up Poppy, which is this stunning red tone matte. Applying that to the outer corner and the inner corner.
Going in with Soda Pop, which is so dark. And we're gonna apply that to the outer and inner corner of the eye. I'm gonna stamp it first and then just kind of blend a little bit because we're gonna be going in with a lid shade and I don't want to have to cover up over this. I'm just kind of like stippling the product over because I don't want to like blend too much. I want it to keep that pigmentation. I don't want it to keep going back in with it. But for the outer crease, I'm blending a little bit more because I wanted to go into 24/7 versus my inner corner. I have very little space to work with. So before I go in with my lid shade, I'm going to take Buns down in the bottom lash line. And we're just going to blend that out. That's the really bronzy shade I was talking about. Same brush.
I'll take the Sephora Drawing Blending number 42 brush back in with Poppy, and I just want to apply this under my waterline.
What are some of the favorite collabs that you have seen? Can't name this one. Obviously you like it because you own it.
Blank.
I can't.
Blank.
I can't.
I really. I mean, when I hear that YouTubers are collabing with a makeup brand, I'm usually just more interested in, I guess, the product than the YouTuber. Like, I'm never like, oh my gosh, I follow you and I'm gonna buy it because I follow you. I'm like, well, what is the makeup company producing? Because I mean,
their formulation.
Yeah, because I feel like the YouTuber is really just picking shades, right? Like whatever they feel color-wise speaks to them, but it's the company themselves that have to produce the product. So it could look pretty, but it could swatch horribly. Like the shades don't have to be pigmented, you know? So I don't really follow the person, but I like to see what the brand itself is putting out there. So like Morphe has a lot of collaborations. I think like the Morphe store, one whole side is just collabs with different YouTubers.
Well, I mean, that makes sense, because otherwise what they have their 35 palettes, their 15 palettes, and then their brushes. Like, otherwise they're pretty much private labeling everything.
Yeah.
I feel. So while we were talking, I went ahead and went in with my lid shade, which was Royalty. It's the purple. I have a lot of fallout, so I'm gonna just try to not die over it.
I'm going in with my Sephora flat concealer number 76, and I'm using Rose to apply to the center, and Rose is super pretty on my skin. So nice.
I think my favorite collab, honestly, is probably my Swamp Girl. Or Graveyard. I don't know why I keep saying Swamp Queen palette, Graveyard Girl. What the fuck? Yeah. But now she's kind of crazy. She's got a lot of backlash on her channel. Because people just think she's entitled now. You know, she made some money. She's neurotic, and so she wants things done a very specific way, and people take that off as her being stuck up. But I mean, if you can afford to buy a shit ton of mystery boxes and open them on camera.
Oh, is that what they were getting at?
That's what she's doing now.
But she's known for like, does it work? Which means she's literally just buying a random product and just testing out on her channel, which I think that's why I started following her, is because of her does it works. Yeah. And she does so many that I'm like,
she does them now, but all I've seen, and maybe I'm getting her Banana Peppers channel confused, because I followed both of them, but ever since like Shane Dawson like showed her how to recreate her channel, I feel like it's been a bunch of mystery boxes, some makeup, but mostly like hauls of like school supplies. Just to name what I have seen, but again, I may be getting two channels confused. I recently unfollowed because I can't. I wasn't watching her. No shame, no blame. Her eyes are beautiful though.
Oh my god, that blue. Oh god, she has the bluest eyes I've ever seen.
Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to go with the NYX retractable liner in brown. I'm going to go in with lip first before I finish my eyes. I'm using the Kat Von D Everlasting lipstick in Bow and Arrow. I think I really only put up with this formula because it's neutral for this shade that I got. Because I feel for the Everlasting, they really gum up in the corners of my mouth, and I fucking hate that. Like, I have so many matte liquid lipsticks that I could get in a nude, and this may get retired soon. If I find a close enough dupe.
And the lip shade I'm using is On Point by Too Faced.
Gonna be going in with Tarteist Lash Paint just to finish these lashes out. I think this is the first time in a while that I've taken like browns and put a pop of color in them. Normally if I'm going to brown, like I'm having to do a really quick eye look, and I'm like, I've got 5 minutes to clean out 3 shadows now.
And then I'm going to just complete this look. I'm going to go in with Primrose with my Sigma E20, and I'm going to use this as a brow bone and highlight. It's like a nice gold. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yes.
I like it.
I like yours too.
You're looking very sun-kissed.
Ready to go out and bathe in the sun, not. But yeah,
this pasty
I really like
face?
the reds.
No.
No. No.
No.
Yeah. We are all done with our 2-in-1 switch, so I hope you enjoyed these 2 looks, and make sure you check out our first one when we used our original palettes and we showed you 2 looks with those.
Before you guys go today, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell so you can be alerted when we're uploading new videos.
Yes.
Check out our Instagram, sugar_and_spice_makeup, for all of our daily makeup looks and any new products that we're getting in that we will be featuring on videos in the future. But thank you guys so much for watching today, and bye!
Totally didn't say bye. Dang it.